Welcome back to Lakshan Dhawan Maths. So in our last videos we were discussing about the algebraic expressions which were very important. So even in this video I'm going to explain you one of the important concept of algebra which is going to helpful for most of the competitive exams and also for the classes 5 to 10. Come, let's go into the shop and order any things. Like for example, some vegetables, 1 kg of vegetables. So just we observe the shopkeeper's weighing machine or the weighing balance, right? So in that weighing balance, so one side of the weighing balance, that is one pan, he keeps the kg, that is the weighing stone. So I have ordered for 1 kg. Imagine, so 1 kg, that is 1 kg. The stone will be in the right side of the pan, of the weighing pan. In the left side, whatever the things that we have ordered, some vegetables. Okay. Now we keep on observing whether this balances. Yes, no. Both the pans will become equal. Then only we just take the things. Yes or no. So in mathematics, we call this equal as equations. Okay. So when it is balanced only we will take it. Means they are equal. They are on the same level. So then only we just buy these vegetables. Otherwise we argue. So just let us see what is equations in. We would have come across so many situations where we just come across these equations. I'm going to help you. Explain you that. That is 4 kg of sugar. So 4 kg of sugar, I can just write it as 4s. Yes, is equal to rupees 360. So let us just imagine this equation like this. This is 4 kg of sugar is equal to rupees 360. So here whatever the terms or expressions whichever is there towards the left side of the equation is called as LHS. Left hand side of the equation. And whatever the terms or the numbers, constants, anything, whichever is present towards the right side of the equal symbol is called as right hand side. So to say that these are equations, so it should be balanced. It should be equal. Okay. So let us just move on to the next concept of how to solve the equations. Okay. See this expression, that is 3x plus 5 is equal to 5x minus 11. Okay. So this is one of the equation. Here the variable has power 1. Yes, no? The variable has power 1. So this is also called as linear equation. And let us see how to solve this. So first of all, we have to observe the like terms or the variables. Okay. So that we have to bring it to one side of the equation. Okay, so let me just show you here. I just write 3x as it is and I just transpose this 5x whichever is present in the right side of the equation towards the left side. You can see the arrow mark here. From here to here it is going to jump. So whenever it jumps, it becomes, some changes will happen. That is, so whatever the sign is there, it becomes negative, or positive becomes the negative and negative becomes the positive. So that is what the changes is going to happen here. So here it is positive. So when it jumps from right side to the left side, it becomes minus 5x. Okay. Now equals I write as it is, and so whatever is present here, it is minus 11 minus 11 and here. So this is nothing but the variable. So this one here plus 5 is there. I just bring it towards the right side because it is a constant. So here, so when I shift it from left side to right side, it becomes minus 5. This is the first step to solve the problem. And here you have to see the numbers now. So it is plus 3 and minus 5. It becomes minus 2x is equal to, so it is both are negative, you have to add the numbers, it becomes minus 16. So here you can cancel it directly, minus you can cancel out. Okay. So what is the meaning of this is 2 times a number is equal to 16. So what is the meaning of, what is that value of x? Okay. So just your x is equal to 16 divided by 2. you have to cancel it because it is 2 times the number 16. So 1 time a number becomes, you have to divide it. So it is 2 ones are, 2 eights are. So the value of x is equal to 8. So the meaning of this value of x is equal to 8 is nothing but if you substitute or if you put this value here, so the value becomes equal. So that is the meaning of this solving equation. So you can also cross check this by verifying this. So it is 3 8s are 24 plus 5. So it is, which is 29 towards the LHS. So I'm just doing it roughly verification. So here 5x, 5 8s are 40 minus 11 is equal to 29. So towards the RHS. So this is the meaning of arriving at the value of the unknown. Let's go to the second problem. It is 2y plus 11 by 4 is equal to 1 by 3y plus 2. Fine. So it is, now we have to shift the variables towards the one side and the numbers towards the other side. Okay. So this is called as transposing. Now I just write solution 2y as it is towards the left side and I shift this 1 by 3y. So here it is plus. So when I shift it, it becomes minus 1 by 3y is equals to 2 as it is towards the right side and now it is plus 11 by 4. So it becomes minus 11 by 4. This is the first step. Transposing the numbers towards one side and the variable towards the one side. Now we have, it is 2, nothing but 2y minus 1 by 3y. So we have to subtract these two numbers, but one is fraction and one is a whole number, which is not possible. So what do we do is, we have to take the LCM or we should make the denominator same. So that is the reason we take the LCM and simplify this. Okay. Now here the LCM is 3. Okay. So it is 2 by 1 and 1 by 3. The LCM is 3. So now it is 1 into 3. 1 into 3 is 3. So it is the same number we have to multiply to the numerator also. No partiality. So it becomes 2 3s are 6. So 2 3s are 6 and just write y as it is. Minus, so 3 we have already, so we get it from 3 1s are. So similarly here, so 1 1s are. So it is 1y or just write y. Now the purpose of taking LCM is to make the denominator same so that we can subtract or add the fractions. Now we got it here. Now just here also nothing, no numbers means it is nothing but 1. Okay, whole number, no number, the denominator is nothing but it is 1. You have to take it as 1. So LCM is 4. LCM between 1 and 4 is 4. So it is now how do I get 4 from 1? So multiplying by 4. So 1 4s are 4. So similarly again you have to multiply to the numerator. It is 2 4s are 8. Yes. Now now just write minus. It is 4 1s are 4. So and it is again 4 1s are 4 and it is 11 1s are 11. So whatever the number we multiply to the denominator, same number we have to multiply to the numerator also. So that the fractions, the numerator becomes same. So it is 11 1s are 11. So it is, now come to simplification. So 6y minus y. So it is 5y divided by 3 is equal to, so 11 minus 8 is minus 3. So it is plus 8 minus 11. So it is minus 3 divided by 4. Now, so here we have the equal sign. So can we shift this side? So do we require this number to be here? No, not necessary. Here we can do cross multiplication. So whenever we have the two fractions, we have to do the cross multiplication. So here cross multiplication means, so like this you have to put the arrow mark and this term with this term, you can see it, and here 3 with this 3. So let's see how to simplify this. Now it is, just see here, it is 5y into 4 is equal to 3, this 3 into minus 3. So it becomes 5 4s are 20y is equal to, minus into plus is minus 9. Okay. Now, so 20 times a number is equal to minus 9. So what is the value of y? So what do? You have to divide. So it is minus 9 divided by 20. So this is the value of the y which satisfies this equation. So that means if you just substitute this value here and then take the LCM and then simplify this here also, so you will get the same value. So that is the meaning of this. Hope you have understood. This is one of the word problem, that is the application level problems. So that is, a man is 24 years older than his son. Okay, that means a person, that is a father, is 24 years older than his son. Now after 2 years what happens? The man's age will be 3 times that of his son. Okay. So after 2 years the father's age will be 3 times more than that of his son. Now the question is, find their present ages. So what is the present ages of the father and the son? So this is the application level questions. Here you have to analyze the problem first. So first you have to just take it as, so man is 24 years already, it's given. So let us take what is the age of the son first. So son we don't know, son's age we don't know. So what we have to do is, let us take the son's age as the x years. So let the son's age be x years. Now if son's age is x years, so here they are given 24, right? So it is 24 years more than son. So if x is son's age, so plus 24 will be father's age. That is, a man's age will be 24 years more. So x plus 24, that is x is son's age, and this plus 24, adding 24 becomes the man's age. Okay. Now after 2 years, they have given the condition here, after 2 years the man's age will become 3 times more than that. So now let us take it here. Son's age after 2 years is equal to x plus 2. So x is present age plus 2 years, after 2 years plus 2 years. Okay. Then if son's age is like this, what is the man's age then? So man's age also after 2 years, even man also will grow, right? Means it will be added, right? So after 2 years, so that is, this is the x plus 24, it is the present one, plus 20 plus 2, you have to add plus 2 years more. So which will be equal to 3 times the son's age. So that is x plus 26, this is x plus 24 plus 2, 26 is equal to 3 times the son's age. So this is the equation we have arrived at. So x plus 26, which is the father's age or the man's age, which is equal to 3 times the son's age. Now let us see how to solve this. And this is the man's age, which is equal to 3 times the son's age. So this is the equation we have arrived at. Let us solve it now. So it is x plus 26, we are removing the bracket here, is equal to, so removing the bracket, nothing but multiply the outside number. So it is 3 into x is 3x. So plus as it is. So 3 2s are 6. Now bring this 3x this side, towards the left side. So x minus 3x. So you can bring this x also, that right side also you can do that. That is also correct. So just transposing, you can do anyhow. So is equal to plus 6. So it is minus 26. Now it is, so 1 plus and 1 minus, it is becomes minus 2x is equal to here also. So minus 26 plus 6. What you are supposed to do is, you have to subtract the numbers. So it becomes 20. So 26 is bigger, so you have to write the bigger sign. So here itself you can cancel the minus sign. Okay. So and then x is equal to, so 2 times x is equal to 20. So 1 time x is equal to, you should not subtract or add here. You have to divide. So it is 20 divided by 2. So it is, so 10. So in the beginning of the problem, we assume the son's age is equal to x. So it is, x is son's age, that is 10 years. So the present age of the man is x plus 24. So x is 10, so it becomes 10 plus 24 is equal to 34 years. So this is the application level of solving the equation, that is linear equations. So which is very important in our daily life also. This video is helpful for you, and prepare for your exams very well. All the best. And do not forget to subscribe my channel, that is Lakshit Learn Maths. And let us meet in the next video. Don't forget to click on to the bell icon. Thank you.